Okay. Jeg kan ikke, Dennis. Jeg skal lave det om, det er noget værd lort. Den kan godt, men det er fandme lidt noget hap om bak. Lidt noget shizzle. Prøv at se. Hvis man bare spænder den her bold her det mindste, så kan den overhovedet ikke gøre ondt. Jeg vil simpelthen nødt til at lave den for ny, Dennis. Det er noget værd lort, der. Ja. Det er mandag. Monday. Yep. Should I start from new or should I correct this one? I think I will do this. Buddy. Ikke lige der, jeg skal tage den. Ui. Jeg kan ikke rigtig se, om der er nogen derinde. Yeah. I don't really understand how it works, to be honest. Nej. Nope. So, what we need to do is to, instead of having I think what's going wrong with my design is that right now I have the bearing ball in here, which seems to be a big issue because then it's having all the weight from this thing. Yeah, basically I need to do so I can connect the bearing ball. Well, let me just show. I don't know how to explain it. I need to get the weight from the bearing ball in the center of this thing instead of the other way around. So what I should do now is I should make sure that all these surfaces are flat. Actually, I don't know what would this do. Like, boom. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, wrong. Absolutely wrong. How the hell do I do that then? Right? We need to fill up this hole. So what I should do is, hey, come on, stop. Monday. Join. Great. There we go. Another thing that I would like to do is to do this. There's no need. Oh, should I do like that? I think, nah, that's too much. Like that. We want the light to be able to go as far in on the on the name or whatever you call it, like this. Boom. And then this one should not be transparent. Yep. Okay, let's hide. Well, first of all, let's take what we need. And this time I want it to be connected over there. We also need this. Go. And I need this one. Oh, I fucked it up. I forgot to take a copy. Actually, I should just pinpoint all the things that I need. It's probably way easier. I think that's about it, actually. Create copy, boom, there, boom. And then we need this thing. Can you show all the 32 new people what the problem is with the first one? Yeah. So the problem is with this thing, let me show you guys. Can you see from the side here? Because this whole thing is so heavy on the bearing ball, this whole thing is wobbling as hell. So my idea for the new one is to create the bearing ball sitting in the middle of this part instead of right now the bearing ball is in this part. And it's creating too much weight, so it's wobbling. And what that means is that when I spin it, it's like out of control, wobbling back and forth, and it's really bad. I tried to fix it by adding another bearing ball back here and then to stabilize the axle. But even though I have that, it's still wobbling as hell. And if I tighten these bolts just a tiny bit, let me show you, then it can only spin like this. So all in all, it's working very, very terrible. Also, another thing I'm not happy with is the LED light. I created it in an angle, and when I had to install it, it was basically a fucking nightmare. And even now, the whole thing is falling apart because the glue keeps slipping. So I want it to be on a straight line instead of an angled line. Yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully they will make it much better. Maybe, and just maybe, the bearing ball that I got, maybe they're a terrible quality. I just got them from a local shop in my city. So maybe I'll try buy another one to see if there's something to do with the quality, because the inner ring on the bearing ball is, I mean, it's very wobbling from the side to side. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So what I want to do is I want to mount this thing in the middle of this thing instead of in this thing. Yeah, let's try it. To even the weight in the middle. So we have 22 millimeters here. 22. And then of course we have to figure out where the middle of this thing is. I don't really remember. I'm just gonna try. Put it in and see how much there is to each side. Edit. This problem again. So there's a weird thing that if I want to move this thing, it can only move it in the position that I put it in. Let's see. Hello. What happened now? I don't even know. This thing, where did it go? Okay, so another bad thing about this whole assembly is that because I have so many parts already, it's gonna take a while to load them. You know, I'm just gonna delete this one again. It's much easier. Did I delete the right one? Today is Monday, and Mondays can sometimes be tough, especially if you are like me and you got a rental car and you decided to put your work phone in the rental car's hand luggage or whatever you call it, and then you forget about it, and then you return the return car, and then your work phone is suddenly gone. Yeah, that is not very smart. That's what I did today. Copy, paste, boop, boop. Okay. There we go. I cannot really see if it's correct. I think it is. Yeah. So we kind of want it. I wish I could see where the center of this wheel is. I don't know if the program can show me that. Can it do that? Center of mass. We want to have center of mass of this one. Okay, center of mass is here. So we need to move this thing in the middle of center of mass to have the exact middle. So we have to do this. There, now we're in the middle. So what does that mean? That means that we need to remove a little bit more here, I think. 1, 2. Yeah. So now we have this wheel exactly in the middle. And now to fix this thing. So we don't want a hole anymore. Instead of a hole, we want to have an axle instead of a hole here. You need an ice cream. Well, that would be great. Dennis, can you come with an ice cream for me? Actually, I already have strawberries, so yeah, sorry. Smoking! Oh, we got a subscriber. That's the first time this thing has worked, but I didn't even see it. Oh, I can see it there, yeah. Wow, amazing. First time that I see it works. God dang it. Okay. How much is that? 15. So we don't want it more than probably 16. Which one? This one is 20. We want this 16. We want this up. We want to have around 1.5 millimeter air. Yeah. Ice cream is always good. Well, first I have to figure out how much do I actually have here. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. 2 millimeters. So I need a little bit more. Plus 0.5. And I want to move this whole thing because I don't want to have issues with that bearing ball thing. Let's see. Well, of course now I cannot see anything. We have to make this one see-through. Yeah, I need a little bit more. Maybe 0.5. Wrong way. Minus. There we go. Yep. That should be it. So all we have to do now is to create the axle in this part. So for my other experiences, it's very hard to get my printer to print exactly 8 millimeter in the diameter. Diameter? How do you say that? I think it's diameter. Yes, that is Fusion 360. And welcome. I'm trying to fix what you're seeing here, the spinning wheel. I designed it. It's not working as I want it to, so I'm trying to make a new one. I cannot live with the fact that it sucks, so we need to make it better. I'm just gonna try and make it 8 because I want it as tight as possible. And I don't want it to go all the way through because I want it to... Yeah, I already see an issue. But the issue is not that big, it's really easy. But let me show you what I think could be an issue. So when I try to fasten this thing, what's gonna end up happening is that I put all the pressure here, and most likely I will just rip it out of this 3D print. So I think what I have to do is I have to make it opposite. Instead of having can we use a threaded joint to hold them in place? Well, that's kind of what I threaded joint. On the old one I made an axle to squeeze them together around the bearing. I don't think a threaded one would be good because I need something that is very accurate to the center, so 8 millimeters. Well, let me try to show you what it is I want to do. I'm gonna create this, and then this -2, and then on the other side I have to open it again. 22 -2. Great. So now when I squeeze, I'm gonna have a threaded hole in the center of my axle, and then I'm gonna have like a surface to tighten down on the inner bearing ball. Yeah. So now we need a hole. We need a tapped Oh, where is that thing? Here. There. And we need a, I think I will make it for M5. Why does it not fit something? Clearance tapped, full. Why can I not choose there? Heh. Ah, wait. 5? Size 5? What the hell is that supposed to mean? We want a 5 times 8. And then we want, where do I adjust it there? We want it to be 10. Yeah. And the idea with all the holes, I mean this one, let me just move this one in place. Yeah, right now I'm not really sure where to put it. These are of course the 20. There. And this one. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think it's around there. Before I had to make it longer because it was so wobbling that it didn't really fit when I made it correctly. But yeah, I guess we have to correct that again. Yes. And the holes you see here are from magnets. The whole point is I want two. Where are they? I don't know where the fuck I put those. Oh, I think they're over there maybe? I don't know. No idea. But the point is that these, I want to be able to take them off so I can switch them out with other ones in case that I want to change some things. So there's like 2 of them connected, then I can just click it on with magnets. Does the stopper work on a cam? I don't know what you mean. Right now, the stopper, is this the stopper? I don't know what you mean. If I loosen this thing, it will spin much better somehow. Yeah, next thing I want to change is the not so very smart design that I made back here. I mean, it looks very cool that this is for the LED light, that you have an angled surface, and the idea was that it would spread the light better, right? No, Dennis, no, not yet, not yet. We don't have time, we need to fix. The idea is that it will spread the light better, but when you have to apply the LED light, it's impossible to glue them in, and it keeps falling out and blah 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 blah. So it's much better just to make a straight, and I've seen on someone else design that it works just as good when you do it like that. First I have to wait. Ooh, Dennis. I don't know if I dare to do it, Dennis. I'm not ready. I'm not mentally ready. Like you can restrict the stopper to and from motion by adding restriction of the cam. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure I understand what you say. I mean, English is not my first language, and sometimes when people try to explain me something in English, I'm just fucking retarded. Why I cannot delete that one? Oh well, then we just have to make a straight line. Yeah. Wait, can we just offset this one? Nah. Why is this thing so tricky right now? Let's delete this thing. Why it doesn't want me to delete that? Come on. Maybe it's because of all this stuff. We can always add this stuff. Nah, people, calm down. No need to make me rich now. Why eat the world? Okay, whatever. Oh. Canada. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. Hey, this thing is really annoying me. Why I cannot delete that? So let's do this. There's always a way to fix things. And now hey, this one is killing me. Oh, there's the issue. Okay. Oh, there we go. Well, not sure that fixed the problem. Can I do this? No. I want this rounded piece gone. It's annoying me. Can you 3D on part that itself 3D printed? Well, no. It will not stick together. It will not stick together. You know what, we're gonna do something else then. To make sure that these things are actually connected, we're just gonna do a little bit of not so beautiful work here, but I'm sure it's gonna work. The issue is that right now it's separated. Okay, now I should be able to delete. And now this thing is in the way. Yeah. Ha! Wrong. Really? It doesn't know? Really? Hey, this damn thing, man. It's really annoying. Okay, and you know what? We're gonna go back in time. We're gonna go to the original one and remove the damn thing. Where is it? There it is. Yes. Uh-huh. This thing is fucking annoying. I think I forgot something. Yeah, it's just one spin, right? See, that didn't really do anything. There we go. Bye. Square. No more round. Oh, that's great. You know, all my the most people that have been watching my stream here are actually people from India. I'm not really sure why. Okay, now I think we have something we can work with, even though it looks damn terrible. Can we fix this thing? There we go. Okay. What if I do? Nope, didn't work. We want this thing gone also. We want to work with squares. So my idea was that I could just draw a straight line from here till here. But that's probably not even enough. Let's see. Yes, so we have this thing, and then we want to sweep it. Yep. Cut. Huh? Why it didn't work all the way? It stopped there. Ah. I mean, it did work, but it kind of fucked it up. And what in the world is going on here now? We have to go back. So for some weird reason, when you're working with these CAD programs, they really love to not work as you intend them to. So it's always a good idea to make extra. Let's try that. Sweep, path. Yes. There we go. Now we have a. Now the only issue is that we probably don't have 8mm. We need 8mm down here, because that's the size of the LED strip that I have. I mean, I'm hoping that I can reuse the one in this one, even though I have glued it 10 billion places with some really strong glue. It seems to be falling off quite easily many places. Or maybe I just have to order a new one. Let's see. Yeah, I probably have to order a new one. Okay, right now I have some weird stuff going on here, so hopefully we can just... No, we cannot just do that. Maybe here? Yep. There there's still some weird angles thing going on. I guess I didn't do it correctly. Why I didn't do it correctly? And what is this thing? Something is not right. That's because this thing is not straight. There we go. And there we go. We have 7, so we need to go 1.5 more down. Ready. I don't want to create a sketch. I just want to. Now we have 8.5. Yep. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. The thing is, it kind of looks worse with light on. I don't know how to explain that, but I don't really have anything. I mean, the wire is so tiny. I don't have anything to show you with at the moment. Or do I? Nope. I have something over there. Hey, do we have to do that now? Ah, that's true. That's true. No, we want to have the opportunities to have the light. The only thing is it looks worse because I need to make the colors darker. Because when you light, okay, Dennis, I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the light on, okay? God damn, Dennis, always so hard on me. How can I even do that? Wait, so I need to rearrange my camera here. Look here, Dennis. Hey, Dennis, you're making my life hard sometimes. See, I have a light source, some power here. Whoop. Okay, let me see if I can see what I'm doing here. Can I? Can you see it? I cannot see shit from here. Whatever, I'm gonna try to plug it in now. So what I want to do in the future version is to make the text black and the color needs to be way darker. Because when you light it up, look at the colors. Can you see it? I don't fucking see anything. The colors are super light when they get backlight. And another thing about that's why I made the angles on that thing, because the 3D print takes up a lot of light. So that's how it looks right now. Whoa. Back. We other way. There. So that's the issue right now. So I need to make darker colors, black text, and then maybe it's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, dokie. So now this thing should be okay. I'm not really sure what I think about this thing. Maybe I should make a box that I can attach on the back for the cable. I think I will do that. We also have to create a new centerpiece. I don't even have the centerpiece there. Where is that? I think it's this one. Yeah. So let's copy this thing. Body, 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 copy. There. Yeah, there's not. Let's work with this. So first of all, there's no need for this thing to be so deep anymore because it's not going into any hole. You just have to hide the bolt. So I guess it does need to have some kind of size. I'm not really sure. Cannot really see anything for this one. Where are you? Huh? Wait, what happened? Why is this one lighting up? Oh, okay. The heck? We don't need this edge. Oi, wrong. Wrong. Okay, whatever, we're gonna do this then. There. Maybe it's gonna look a little bit stupid that it's sticking out like that. Let's see. I kind of want it to be same. Well, I guess it's just all about how you make it to make it look slim. And then we're gonna add the holes for the magnets. Shade the white text with a black marker from both sides. I mean, there's no point in saving this. I can always make a new one. Super easy. So I don't really want to spend time on that. This is basically just a normal piece of paper printed, and then I what do you call it? What is it called in English? Laminated. It's just laminated paper. Actually, right now I'm kind of going against the whole purpose of that thing. Well, as a starter, let's try and make it this way. And now I don't remember how deep the magnet needs to be. Maybe minus 2.5. Oh, maybe a lot more. No, 2.3. There. Just gonna create a little chamfer. 0.3. Yep. So this one goes come on there, and we just want like 2/10 of a millimeter in space. I don't know how much that is. Let's see. There to there. Oh, there's 5, so we need more. Oh, wrong way. There. Yep. And then we need an outer ring. Right now I'm gonna make a very simple version that just hold the whole thing with magnets. And then if this works well, then I'm maybe later gonna create something different. Okay. Oh, I forgot to offset some space here. This one, this one. Boop, boop. There we go. We want to have a little bit of space here. So now we can create the outer ring. We want it to be from this edge and down here 2.5 only. That's not a lot if I have to make 2.3 for the magnets. I don't know if that's gonna work well, honestly. I guess we'll try. What's the worst thing that can happen? 2.5. And something very annoying, I ordered the magnets almost 2 weeks ago and I still haven't seen anything in my mailbox. I contacted the company, they say, oh, have patience, have patience. Oh, there's a lot of blah, blah, blah. So, so what I think is happening is that they basically just ordered them from Timo and now they're waiting for them to send them from China to my mailbox. And if that's the case, then I could have just done it myself. I think that's what's going on. So yeah. Yeah, I have a light idea. Okay. Now, I don't know if we need, I guess the magnets should be 2 millimeter in depth, but we can try do 2.2. Hey, come on, do I really have to pinpoint them all? Boom, 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 minus 2.2. Ooh, not, I don't think that's gonna work. We probably have to make it thicker, honestly. Minus 0.2. There. I mean, it looks okay. You know what we can do? I just got an idea to make it look better. We're gonna do 3. again, the chamfers are gonna save this. Minus 2.2. We're gonna add a chamfer that matches the other chamfer. See? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we're gonna make this one seam. We just want the appearance to be black so we can see something is different. Okay, so now we have the outer. Now we just have to put the final things. What is that? Something for that. Wait. There. Now we want to pattern these body, axle, center, and we have 16. Boop. And now I just have to make sure that this one is also correct. Yeah. Copy paste. Hello? Why nothing happened? Copy, paste. There we go. This way. I have no idea if it's too far or whatever. Let's see. Let's make this one see through. Yeah, we're too far in with that one. Edit. Oh, this one has a tricky measurement somehow. Or maybe not. It's there. This one. Move. Body. Well, no matter what, I have to change this one. But what exactly do I have here? 5. Okay. At least now we can see how much we need to take. I think I added the. Did I add 2 millimeters? We're gonna take it 20 out. And then we're gonna minus 2 and minus 2. And then we're gonna try again. This time we're gonna do this, this, this. That's better. Should be more in the center. Okay. Is there anything else that I'm unhappy with the first design? Yeah, we need to create a box or like a something so we cannot see the wire in the back. Gute Nacht. Well, gute Nacht to you. Yes, that's exactly the magnets that I'm using. I'm not German, but I don't know if you're German. I thought you were from India. I'm Danish. We don't speak German. Okay, so let's try and make a box for the back. Oh, oh. boop, boop. Here we have it. So we're gonna copy the looks until here. We're gonna project it. And we are gonna make. We're gonna make some art. Yeah, we're gonna do something like that. Yeah, German is it's a good language to know, I guess. There's a lot of job opportunities in Germany, I would think. At least that would make sense, I think. Especially if you're in engineering. I think there's a lot of job there. We take this one, this one, this one. Symmetry, boom. Look at that. And now we can start fiddling around with the height, can we? Yeah. We can just, that's not what we want. 63. I think we're too deep. Yeah, we're too deep down. We need to be around here. Trim, trim, and tada. We need this plane to be further away. Otherwise it's gonna join it 200. There we go. We just want if we do this, then we can make it shell. We don't need more than 2. And we can wait, I should have done something else. Like that. I don't know if this is gonna look good. Now we can get it out in the middle. It looks a little bit weird though. Actually, before we do that, before we make this, we should try to make it a little bit more beautiful. The only thing we need now is to make some kind of, I think I'm gonna put some threaded inserts into this piece here. I'm just gonna use some M4. Actually we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do 5. Because I remember the 5 ones in my head. 15. 20. 20. Wait, what the hell? 20, 15. Bro, come on, stop. Well, the thing is, I only know the threaded inserts for if you screw them, and I don't know if the heated ones have different measurements. But these are the one we use at the company. It's 10.5. Now I have a sketch that is annoying me. This one. There we go. So basically they go 10 in, and then I always say 10.5 because then I add this chamfer to make it look nice. Yes, then we want to add that to our plate. We're gonna project this one and this one. Now we know where they are, so we can create something. We're just gonna do 18. And for making it look a little bit more nice, we're just gonna add boom, boom. I guess we have to go all the way up here. This kind of looks stupid, honestly. I don't like it. Let's do this instead. Boom. Boom. Really? Okay, let's see how that looks. Can I somehow? No. There's always issue to point out. Really, I want to add this. Why I cannot do that? Wait, let me just. Really? What did it do now? There we go. Join. Maybe it's way too much. I think it's way too much material here. We don't need more than 15. Maybe even less. Let's see. Boom. That's better. Much better. And you know what? We're just gonna. Yeah, but that's the beauty of 3D printing. We don't need to think about manufacturing. We want to add a mid-plane. How in the world am I gonna do that? There. mirror feature. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And then here, wait, delete. We're gonna add a whole feature. Come on. We want clearance for here and select reference. Really? Ooh, did that work? It did. And I cannot create more than one or what? We wanted to go through. I guess we can just mirror that one also. Boom. Mirror feature. And of course that plane is gone now. Where are you? There. So now we have the box for the cable. It's a big box for a cable, but whatever. I could you know what, I'm not done with this thing. We're gonna make it like we are gonna make it that's the radius. 12 divided by 2. Let's do that. There we go. Now it looks better. Oh, it's not even long enough. It has to be way longer. 15. Oh, not even. Almost fully length. There we go. To hide the cable. Yep. So I think that should do it. Now I don't have that stupid axle to fight with anymore. I'm hoping that the magnets are strong enough to keep the to keep this thing locked so it doesn't move under the magnets and make it weird. I think it should be fine. So I'm gonna try 3D print this. Obviously I have the foot already. I can just reuse the foot. All the other parts I need to reprint. Well, this, maybe I have an old one of these. Or maybe not. Maybe I throw it out. Probably I did. Smart. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, let's save it. Man, that thing is so ugly in the back. What the fuck? Whatever, you cannot see the back. The other one also looks weird in the back with this alien thing. You know what, there's actually one more thing that I would like to do. So in case that this thing does not work, I want to predict a failure. Can I do that? I cannot do that. I wanted to prepare so that I could put one more threaded, no, not threaded, bearing ball in, but I cannot do that. So if this thing is wobbling again, then I'm kind of fucked. But then I will buy a new one and see if it works better. A expensive one. There's something wrong here, isn't it? This looks weird. Come on. Why it's not working? I'm trying to make this one transparent, but it's not well, okay. Right now it's just bugging. It's telling me it's this one, but it's not that one. What the fuck? It's this one. I think man, it's so hard to see, but I don't think we have the right. Am I drunk? Yeah, I'm just drunk. Nothing wrong. Seems to be good. What happened to that thing there? I don't like how this looks. It looks fucking dumb. But it's the only way I can cover this whole thing. I need to try and make this some other shape. It looks kind of weird right now. Let's try to say whoop. Really. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Where's the middle here? There. Why is this one still blue? Okay, when the thing is blue, it means it can still move. So something is not happy. I'm not sure what that is. Whatever. Look at that. It's better. Still looks stupid though. I think the issue is sticking too much out. But if I want to use the old foot, I guess I could make it a little bit smaller. What is that thing complaining now? Doot, 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 doot. I think I'm gonna make it 25. And then this one has to be shorter. Yeah. Huh? Oh shit. Damn it. Mm-hmm. I think that's gonna work. Yep. Well, only thing now is to print it again. And then I have to see how many of these parts I can reuse. I'm not sure I can take these ones out, can I? No, they're stuck. Yeah, they're stuck. Oh, see Dennis. I don't know if Dennis is still there, but if I had spun the wheel when he said he wanted to donate me money, all I had to do was wear a mask. Ooh. That would have been easy. Okay. Well, I will start my printers, and as soon as I have them done, I will come back and we're gonna do live streams with spinning wheels. See, another thing there's an issue with this thing is that this thing, even though I did everything for that bearing ball to run smooth, it's still getting stuck somehow in that position. I made this part heavier. I disassembled the bearing balls and gave it like oil. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't. Ah, magic. Magic. Maybe I should use a, what do you call those? Is it a positioning bolt? I don't remember what they're called. Whatever. Thank you for watching, guys. I am gonna jump off. I need to eat food. I need to start printers.